Hello and welcome to the AnonyNews. This week's main topics are Las Vegas, ideal or great, and more. Fair game, Scientologists again release names of Anonymous on the net, and YouTube, new anonymous video message is out.
On February 12, 2010 in Los Angeles, 6 former Scientology SEAL members took the stage at the Steve Allen Theatre to expose abusive conditions inside the Church of Scientology. The event was hosted by the Center for Inquiry West and held to commemorate the 2-year anniversary of the Projectology segment of Anonymous, which takes a stand worldwide to peacefully protest the criminal policies and abusive practices the Church of Scientology adheres to. The featured speakers at this phenomenal event included ex-Scientologist Mark Headley, Jeff Hawkins, Laura De Crescenzo, Maureen Bolstad, Will Fry, Nancy Manny, and critic Mark Bunker. Links to their speeches can be found in the video description. After publishing a report on the LA press conference, Tommy Davis wrote the publishers and expressed his severe opposition to their report. In it, he attached material which should defend the legitimacy of Scientology as a religion. Furthermore, he accuses them of promoting religious hatred towards Scientologists, and that they appear to be acting as publicists for Anonymous, which he once again compares to the KKK. As Mr. Davis wished for the truth to be published, Catholic Online will continue to write critically about Scientology. After the LA press conference on February 12th, 3 Anons were leaving the Steve Allen Theatre and passed a car with none other than Mr. Tommy Davis himself inside. The Anon driving was fast enough to catch on and turn around, while the Anon in the back seat pulled out the video camera. A third was in the front seat and put on a GF mask. They pulled up next to him and started waving at him furiously. Anon think that they may have been going to the Celebrity Centre, but they passed it because they were being followed. They stayed next to them for another 5 blocks, waving the whole time. Footbullet Man looked more pissed than he did with Martin Bashir asking him about Zeno. The state OPC of Baden-Württemberg, Germany, warns against a cloaked subsidiary of the Scientology organisation. The campaign United for Human Rights, which is extensively advertised from the internet, was a bold deception manoeuvre by Scientology, said Betty Booby, the president of the state office, in an interview. Under the cover of human rights, the organisation tried to recruit members. The hidden recruitment action was mainly directed at children and youth. People are supposed to come into contact with Scientology via topics that are considered positive, Boubet told the news magazine Focus. There was the danger of young, in particular idealistic, people unknowingly joining a subgroup of Scientology and being instrumentalised in a subtle manner. Boubet pointed out that Scientology was trampling all over the fundamental rights such as freedom of opinion and the universal claim of civil rights.
New EU Scientology HQ opened in Brussels. Even though 2 cases of Scientology are being investigated right now in Belgium, the brand new European headquarters of Scientology was inaugurated in Brussels a few weeks ago. Koppen was the first TV crew to be taken on an extensive tour. In the report, both the pro-Scientology side of a church spokesperson and the contra-Scientology side in the form of an ex-Scientology member are shown. Anti-Anonymous flyers in San Jose. In San Jose, new flyers against Anonymous are being passed out by the Church of Scientology to inform their neighbors of these quote-unquote hate criminals. The money for these flyers came from Tom Schultz and Marianne Bozizin, who received tax money from the ecological minister in Germany through their site, Time of Change. A lot of companies can be linked back to Bozizin and Schultz. The relationship between these two and Scientology is not yet clear, but Anonymous is on the case. San Jose meeting with Delorme Mckee-Stoval. Anonymous members in San Jose met up with the Network for a Hate-Free Community coordinator Delorme Mckee-Stoval last week. The meeting was held to clear up any falsifications and claims that the local Church of Scientology has made. After 40 minutes, everything seemed to have turned out positive for Anonymous. But not long after the meeting, Anonymous was asked by her to cancel the protest and that in return the flyers would not be distributed. Of course, Anonymous declined and is now preparing for the shitstorm to roll up. All the interesting bits and details can be found in the thread on WWP. Moxon vs. Berry, or rather, Berry vs. Moxon. By filing a new personal lawsuit against Graham Berry on January 5, 2010, Scientology chief lawyer Kendrick L. Moxon has fired a major foot bullet. The law permits Berry to show how Moxon engaged in crime, fraud, and abuse to obtain the orders against him in the Berry and Patterson cases. If Berry prevails, the ramifications could be very significant. As you will read in his papers, there is overwhelming evidence in support of his claims. It may take some time to get all 3 volumes of exhibits scanned and uploaded, so please be patient if you are interested in reading of a saga that even John Grisham could not conceive. This is one of those times when the truth really is stranger than fiction. Ex-Sci Tommy Gorman's car gets vandalized after protest. After the ex-Scientologist press conference on February the 12th, the car of ex-Scientologist Tommy Gorman got vandalized several times in the past few days. The gas tank was filled with a white substance, some things under the hood were unscrewed, and pieces were broken off. The police are currently investigating the case.